Internet looking like it's having a hard time, huh? Wonder if I need to shut it down over here. Well, we'll give it a shot and see what happens. Good morning, everybody. Jim Adkins here from Jim Adkins Results Coaching. How's that sound? That sound better? Good. 26 days of you. I know it's early. It's 6:30 in the morning in Michigan, which makes it 3 o'clock, 3:30 in Arizona. And I know you're still sleeping. That's okay. You get to watch this later. And make sure when you do watch this later, let me know that you watched it. Give me a thumbs up, make a comment, do something like that so that I know that you're out there and I know that I'm not alone. All right. So today is the letter H, day 8 of 26 days of you. For those of you that are just tuning in or you haven't caught or you're not up to speed on this one yet, what I like to do in my martial arts and in my coaching and in my videos here is I like to take the analogy of our English language alphabet, A through Z, right? Ab, Gadef, Gajeka, Monopsicus, Stu, Vixes. I know, play that back, right? Ab, Gadef, Gajeka, Monopsicus, Stu, Vixes, A through Z. And take a letter and use it as an analogy for the betterment of our life. And today's letter is the letter H. And, if today was H, that means we've already gone through the others. Go back and look at the other days if you want to, or listen in real quick. I'll give you a quick rundown. A was action. A, I wanted you to take action of some sort to better your life for that day, that week, this month, whatever it is you choose, okay? B was believe. Now, not beliefs. We have a whole workshop on beliefs. It's a great workshop. Beliefs are the empowering part of your life. If you don't know a lot about them, or if you'd like to learn more, or if you just want to refresh your memory or review, go back and look at that workshop beliefs. But the word was believe, have some faith, believe, and then actually put that into play too. Then we get to C, certainty. Certainty goes along with believe, right? The more you believe, the more certain you feel, the more determined you can be in action. Excuse me, I'm running 90 miles an hour today. I hope your video has a slow motion mode. Then you can put me on slow mode and slow me down and find out what I'm exactly talking about. Some days I'm more visual than others. D, we chose define. Now, when we stop and look at the definition of who we are, and what we're doing, why we want to achieve a certain goal, and we come up with the exact reasons why, and we define those, it empowers us, right? So define. E was empower. That was an easy one, right? There's a lot of great words out there. We talked about this, but E, we chose empower. We get to the next day, it was F, and F was fearless. Fearless, we discussed, was not just about blind faith, but the ability to make ourselves certain through our beliefs, take action in a direction that we've defined to be the correct, empowering position or direction for us to achieve, or at least to start moving toward our goal. Understand this: movement is power. And if you have a goal, if you have a dream and you're just thinking about it and looking at it, it's a dream, and that's an okay thing. But if you want it to make it a goal, you've got to write it down. You've got to schedule it. And when you schedule it, you show up, and showing up is power. So movement is power. What if you start moving in that direction and you find out it's not the correct direction? Change your direction. Sensory acuity says if we're not moving in the right direction and we can feel it, move a different way. It's really easy. Good morning, Mr. Motley. Thank you. I was reading Mr. Motley's comment. Please leave comments. I love comments, and even constructive criticism, if you will. Be respectful. I'm respectful of your time and your energy. Please, if you're leaving comments, be respectful as well. Give me the thumbs up like we talked about. All right, so we're moving along. The letter G. Man, G was a tougher one. As we it just seems that I want to throw a bunch of words at you. Imagine that. But G, we chose growth. And we're, in my opinion, at this moment in our association, we're all about growth. We discussed how many different ways you can grow and things like that. What happened yesterday? If you want to share with me anything, what happened yesterday that helped you grow? And we all know you can grow from many different things. Unlike, plants, nourishment is not the only thing we need or we can use to grow. We can use to grow. We can use negative situations and bad situations to grow away from. to grow in our recognition process, to grow in our experience. So there's a lot of things we can use to grow. All right, so that brings us to today, the letter H. And if you saw the heading on the video, I wrote Hubba Hubba. And when I was looking for words, those words actually showed up as H, Hubba Hubba. So I put my little emperor and empress up there in front. If you really look at it close enough, the emperor is behind the empress, and he's no, they're facing each other this time, right? They're facing each other, and he's thinking and she's thinking Hubba Hubba. I can't wait to get to the letter L. Now, anyway, harmony, harmonious, happening. These are H words that I thought about. Harmony, living in harmony. Sometimes two chords played in different octaves can sound harmonious, but different notes, make the melody, make the music. But really, harmony was not what I was looking for today. It didn't ring true. Happening, I liked the word happening because things that we move on are now happening, but also things around us that are happening can happen to us. And I'm not real fond of the thought or allowing the thoughts of things that are happening to you. It's not something I really believe in. I mean, we all know things are happening and we become involved sometimes, but really we're the creators of our own destiny. So things don't happen to you. Things happen within you and around you. And happy was a great H word. People seem to be happy all the time, right? Happy. Excuse me. I just said people seem to be happy all the time. It's nice when the people you meet are happy all the time. I'm happy. Is there a song? Don't start singing it. It'll never get out of your head. One of the best words I came up with, and I'm not even to the word yet, is honesty. And throughout our lives and our day, with our goals, with our dreams, with our current situation, with who we are, with who we want to become, honesty becomes very important. So today, as a secondary word, I know it's going to get worse, huh? As we get through the alphabet, I'm going to be giving you 5 and 10 words a day. But today it's only 2. I would like you to be honest with yourself about where you are and where you want to be. And we talked about this before, and you can use the law of attraction to help change this. If you missed the workshop on law of attraction, look at my workshops playlist. By the way, on my YouTube channel here, there is a playlist, and I've sectioned all of the videos into playlists. So you can go back and watch a certain playlist about a certain subject. Okay, that should be helpful. I didn't know it wasn't easy to find, so I tried to put it on the first page. Let me know how I'm doing, okay? But honesty, if you can be honest with yourself and others, you can make changes. You really can't start moving in a correct direction until you're honest about where you're at, right? You can arbitrarily move or systematically move in a direction and hope that you end up in the right place, but being honest is a good thing. If you're trying to make major changes and you're honest with people that can hold you accountable, people that'll help you by holding you accountable, not people that'll put you down by holding you accountable, but be honest with them. That's a good word. So today's word has to do with others. Before I get to it, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the law of attraction. How did it go? How's your meditation going? Let me know, okay? I'm new at teaching these workshops this way, so I don't have interaction so much with people. And just to speak and tell you seems to be okay. But for me, I love answering questions. I like it when people say, this is what's taking place. I noticed this, and it's perfect, or it's not so perfect, and I'd like to navigate around. And the association and the back and forth helps me grow as much as it helps you grow. So give me some feedback on your law of attraction. Our next workshop that's coming up is going to be the 6 human needs. And I've had feedback on the one-day workshop, and some of you liked it, but most of you said it just passed you by. So what I'm going to do, uh, starting Friday, actually, we'll do the workshop. We'll start the workshop on Friday with an introduction, and then I'll do 6 days of the 6 human needs. And we've discovered the seventh human need, and it's tacos. But I'll share with you the other 6 human needs in a 6 day workshop, and it'll be very helpful. I'm sure. Well, it's very important to understand what drives you and what drives others. All right, today's word is helpful. Helpful. I have learned and shared with you that it's not the best thing to focus on others. You hang on a minute, stay with me. When you focus on others instead of yourself, you have a tendency to let yourself down, right? You forget to take care of yourself. Um, so focusing on others. All right, this is a slippery slope because when I say helpful, what I want you to do today is I want you to look at areas where you can be helpful to others. Man, I should have thought this through a little bit. Listen, there's a real careful step here, okay? When reaching to help other people, you've got to understand not everybody wants your help, okay? Let's just put that out there. When I ask you to look for areas where you can help others, I'm referring to the way you conduct yourself. Okay. I'm not saying don't go out and help that person change the tire that's on the side of the road. I'm not saying that. If you feel the need or the drive to stop and help somebody like that, please, follow your instincts. Don't do it because I said so. But when I'm talking about helpful, I'm talking about what do you do regularly? Your job, your attitude, your speech, your actions, your demeanor, your integrity, your outward appearance. What do you do regularly that could be helpful to others? And when I say that, when I put on my cowboy hat, I don't do it for other people. I don't. But I know every once in a while I'll be walking around in like a grocery store or even out in public here, and you get the little kid in the shopping cart with mom and looks up and mom, look, a cowboy, and I love it. Or you get the not old fashioned, but you get people that understand the old respect that cowboys used to have. And generally, there are people my age or older that'll stop and say, I love your hat. I used to have one like it, or my husband's got one, or I just love your hat. It looks good. That's a helpful thing, just about a hat. And I don't do it for that reason, but I know that it happens. And of course, there's the other extreme too. Look at that. It's not Halloween, even though it's October. It's not Halloween. You're dressed like a cowboy. You get that, right? You get those people that are jealous. You don't pay attention to them. Okay. Is it helpful to them too? It could be. Hopefully they stumble on their words, or they stumble into somebody who looks at them and says, do you realize what type of person you are when you do that kind of thing? I don't know. How are you helpful in your everyday life? If you're in the service of other people as a job, you're helpful. I'm not talking about that. Go above and beyond that thought process for today. Okay. What is it you do subtly? What is it you do for yourself every day that's helpful to others? If you're honest and you take care of yourself, that's a leader, even if you don't know it. Your honesty with yourself and the ability to see yourself first, take care of yourself, and move through it is a leader that people will follow. And that's helpful. Okay, guys, I love you. It's been a Monday. It's day 8. That's what I wanted to say. That's it. I'm out of here. I love you guys. I'll see you later on with the other channels. We'll do the fitness challenge later today. We'll do martial arts Monday night. And this isn't here nor there with you guys, unless you're martial artists. Every Wednesday, we're going to start doing my system, 26 move self-defense system. I'm going to tease you. I'm going to give you pieces of it. I can't give you the whole product, but every Wednesday night we're going to do a piece of it. So you can tune in on the martial arts channel. Probably going to do it there and then upload it to the YouTube channel, but that's all right. If you want to become a member of that, you can too. Right now it's free. Subscribe, like, come on, give me a thumbs up or give me constructive criticism. One or the other. On your mark, get set, be helpful.